Hello, thank you for joining me today as we go over the useful to you parts of the bus, the rules for riding, and the rules around transfers. Firstly being the change intake. That's where you will put your change when you first get on the bus, or if you're using a clip card, where you'll hand the bus driver your clip card, or where you'll show him your bus pass. The next thing that will be useful to know is that the first few seats that you see, these ones and these ones, are reserved for people with disability, the elderly, and people with strollers. So when you first get on, you'll want to go further back on the bus and sit down in one of the seats back there, and sitting closer to the window so that more people could sit down. Let's go over the rules for rideship of the bus. You are allowed to ride with bags and other items that are able to be carried. You'll want to ensure that your items are not left in the middle of the aisle, and if the bus is full, you'll want to make sure that it does not take up an extra seat. Animals are allowed on the bus, but only in enclosed, secure carriers. Service dogs do not need to be enclosed though. Bicycles cannot be taken on the bus. However, a growing number of newer buses have special bike racks mounted to their fronts. There is absolutely no smoking allowed on the bus or in bus shelters. When waiting for your bus, remain at marked bus stops and transit shelters. You'll probably want to be there about 5 minutes early, as some buses can run early, and you'll want to give the buses a few minutes in case they're running late. You may exit the bus only at marked bus stops. However, after dark, you will be allowed to request the bus to stop in between stops for safety reasons. If you notice another person in need of medical assistance, please immediately advise the driver, who will radio emergency personnel to assist. Let's go over the rules about transfers. You can get transfers when you get on the bus after you've paid or have your card clipped. The transfer is only valid for 2 hours, provided continuous travel in the same direction, but not if you're using it for the same bus. An example being, if I'm on a 3B heading to McAllister Place and I get off at King Square, I can't use a transfer to get back on the next number 3B. I would need to take a 9B or a 1B to continue to travel in that direction to get to McAllister. If you try to use a transfer improperly, you will be asked to get off the bus. Now, when you want to get off the bus, you'll want to push the button or pull the cord when you're getting fairly close to your stop, as the bus driver will only stop at marked bus stops, unless it's late at night, and then you gotta let them know where you want to be let off at. After you press the button or pull the cord hard enough, you're going to hear this ding, and you'll also see words light up at the front of the bus that says stop requested. When you go to get off the bus, you're going to want to look at these arrows, as they are going to point you to the back door, and that's where you should be getting off. You want to not lean on the door at any point being on the bus for safety reasons. You'll know that the door is ready to be opened if you see this green light show up. Some doors are automatic and will open by themselves, but for the ones that are not, that green light will let you know when you can push on the door. So when you go to exit the bus, remember to get off the back way. Thank you for joining me. Bye.